And welcome back to STL Sports Productions. I'm Joel Anderson, and I'm sitting here with the GM, Jack McGregor of 54th Street Grill and Bar. Jack, I just can't thank you enough for letting us host our show here at your wonderful restaurant.
Well, we appreciate it. It's good to see a little bit of extra business in here, and kind of promote what's going on in the community. I didn't really get to sit in here and watch a whole lot of the show because I was working, but it looks like everybody had a really good time.
Yeah, you and I talked a lot during the week about logistics, and I think it went off without a hitch. Your team in here did a great job, and hopefully, we had some people out in the dining room and they were behaving themselves out there.
No, yeah,
but
it went well.
But I had several people come up and just said, "Hey, this went off really well. Food was great. I've eaten here multiple times, so I know the food's always good." And speaking of food, tell us a little bit about your menu and some of the things that just keeps people coming in here day in and day out.
Well, we've got over 100 items on the menu, and almost everything is made from scratch. It's not a bunch of stuff that's brought in. We've got a bunch of prep cooks in here every morning that are making everything from scratch. So I think that's where that separates us from a lot of our competitors in the same sector. As everything's made fresh, we put a lot of heart and soul into it. So.
And talk about a little bit about the room that we're in. We're actually, and I think you call this the patio area.
Uh-huh.
It's adjacent to the main restaurant. We're enclosed. You guys were able to turn the music down for us so that we could hear each other talk. We've got our own bar area. I mean, it's a great room for if someone wanted to come in and rent it out for a party or what have you.
Well, this is the first time we've ever done that. We don't really ever rent it out. We don't do a whole lot of reservations. Yeah, reservations and things, but we're trying some new things, and the people from the corporate office, they said let's give this a shot, and so I think it went well, so we can take it from here and see where it goes.
Okay. We're here in Chesterfield, and
Correct.
You've got another location in Wentzville, I know, because I've been to that one a couple times. Then throughout the rest of the St. Louis metro area, I'm not as familiar with your other locations.
We have one in Florissant, one in South County, right there in Ronnie's Plaza, in Arnold, and we have a couple in Illinois, in Glen Carbon and in Shiloh.
Okay, all under the same management group?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Then we have stores in Kansas City, and then we've opened some in Texas as well.
Okay. Well, that's great. How long have you been at this store?
At this store, I just came back in May.
So you've been to other locations?
I opened the store in 2007, not as a general manager, but just as a manager, and then I went to Wentzville and was there for about 2.5 years, and then came back to this store.
Great. Well, again, Jack, thank you very much. I know you've got a big crowd out there that you've got to still attend to, and we're running a little bit long, so certainly appreciate you guys letting us come in. You and your crew did a great job. Food is great, service is great, so thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
You're very welcome.